about my golden core. Before I could finish, Han Yan, fueled by shame and anger, struck out at me with her palm. I dodged to the side and dropped to the ground, leaving Han Yan frozen in place. Stop, senior sister. Even if the fifth senior brother is wrong, you shouldn't hit him. Hearing Ruan Buning's plea behind her, Han Yan's tone softened immediately. It's my fault. Ruan Buning said gently, it's okay, the fifth senior brother will understand your good intentions. After all, he is your fiancé. He won't blame you. At the mention of fiancé, a look of deep disgust appeared on Han Yan's face. That was just a joke made by our elders. How could you take it seriously? Don't you know my true feelings? A flash of annoyance crossed Ruan Buning's eyes. She knew the senior sister liked her, but how could she say that in front of me? She lowered her voice to warn her to be careful. The orders of parents and matchmakers are not to be taken lightly. Suddenly, a whistling sound cut through the sky. Steward Li Fang has been missing for days. His soul lamp is extinguished. The enforcement hall is here to search for Han Yan. Even as a disciple of the Taoist master, she had to show some respect to the enforcement team. He nodded, preparing to take Ruan Buning and leave on his sword. But I suddenly spoke up. I want to report Han Yan for maliciously injuring a fellow disciple. Han Yan turned back sharply. What nonsense are you spouting? I remained calm. Everyone here saw the senior sister attack a defenseless junior brother. According to sect rules, that's 20 lashes in compensation for my damages. The enforcement team exchanged glances. Everyone in the Chanyuan sect knew I used to be Han Yan's most devoted follower, yet here I was, accusing her publicly. The team leader Buchuan seemed amused and took over. Senior sister Han, is this true? Han Yan stiffened. It was just a little squabble between fellow disciples. I interrupted. Lies! A golden core stage cultivator attacking someone with a shattered dantian. You call that a squabble? Buchuan nodded, his tone impartial. Junior brother Bai is no different from a mortal now. He truly couldn't withstand your strike. Han Yan glared at me, her eyes suddenly falling on my empty waist. Where is your sword? I didn't back down and pointed at her. Don't try to change the subject. Buchuan questioned a few onlookers and confirmed that Han Yan had indeed attacked. He then said sternly, since the facts are clear, Han Yan, please go to the enforcement hall to receive your punishment. As the senior sister, Han Yan couldn't openly defy the law, so she just glared at me with a livid face. At this moment, Buchuan looked at me. What compensation do you want, senior brother Bai? I listed them off. 100 bottles of nourishing pills, 100,000 high-grade spirit stones, and a stack of various talismans. Han Yan's temple throbbed with anger. Enough! She threw several storage rings at me with a dark expression. Spirit stones, pills, and talismans are all here, but not that many. With that, she pulled Ruan Buning away on her sword. I checked the ring and nodded with satisfaction. At midnight, invisible spiritual energy surged from my palms, suspending the soul-nurturing wood and millennial ice as a chilling, silk-like aura filled the air. Moments later, the Human Emperor banner was finally complete. The moment I gripped the banner, a light flickered in my mind, pinpointing Ruan Buning's exact location. From now on, as long as he is within 100 miles, I hold his life in my hands. Aren't you a child of destiny? Hurry up and refine my golden core to perfection, so I can claim it later. My expression turned cold as I shook the banner. What were you screaming about just now? Li Fang's terrified voice came from the banner. Spare me, master. It was just too painful. Can't take it? From today on, your name is Eli. Go to sunset. I examined the banner in my hand. Cultivation World, get ready to welcome your great philanthropist. The next day, I went to the affairs hall and tossed my disciple token onto the counter. What? The elder on the recliner jumped up in shock. After his failed attempts to make me stay, he had no choice but to destroy my identity records and soul lamp. He shoved a pile of junk at me. Take these, and you are no longer a disciple of the Qianyuan sect. I grabbed the items and walked away without looking back. I will never forget the pain of having my core carved out. The day I return will be the day the Qianyuan sect falls. Afterward, I went to the sect's pawn shop and sold everything I didn't need for cash. Finally, I swaggered out of the Qianyuan sect's main gate. But no one knew that that very night, a dark shadow skillfully snuck back into the sect. Shortly after, as Buchuan stepped out of the law enforcement hall, he was swarmed by a crowd. Fifth senior brother, some bastard wiped out the herb garden overnight, stole all the sect's spirit stones, and even drained the spirit spring. The wailing and cursing were so loud that Buchuan's temples began to throb. Just then, Wen Shu from Sword Peak came stumbling over on his flying sword. He shouted, pale with terror. It's a disaster! The Sword Peak treasury has been emptied! Meanwhile, 1,000 miles away, I was popping rejuvenation pills meant for nourishing meridians like candy to repair my damaged foundation. After finishing the pills, I pulled out a dew-covered spirit fruit and took a leisurely bite, looking completely at ease. Eli, where are you? A respectful reply came from the banner. Master, at this speed, it will take half a month to reach Haizhu. I asked with a wicked grin, is there anyone you hate? Why not bring them along to keep you company? Upon hearing this, Eli's trembling soul form instantly solidified. I'll make sure to travel day and night, master. 7 days later, I arrived at Lana City, where the city lord hurriedly adjusted his robes and trotted to the front hall to greet me. Which sect's master has arrived? I smiled and bowed. Qianyuan sect, Lan. The city lord exclaimed in surprise. What brings you here, young friend? I looked at him with a gentle voice. Indeed, do you know Li Fang? Hearing that he and Ningshi saved me, the city lord's expression shifted. We used to be brothers. Hearing this, I gave a low chuckle. Li Fang misses you dearly. Would you be willing to reunite with him? Before I finished, a yellow banner fluttered, and a hideous ghost face appeared in the golden light. The city lord stood up abruptly, staring intensely at the face. Elan scanned the city lord and sneered, Lana, it's been 13 years and you're still at the 8th level of chi refining. You've made no progress at all. Lana replied with a forced show of strength, Li Fang, what do you want? Eli's face darkened. What do I want? You stole my wife 13 years ago.